If I ask you to test your muscle strength on... Hi there. Did you miss me? Of course you did.
If I ever took a loss, I learned a lesson. I won't ever think I'm better than the next man. I've been down before to come up, I ain't stressing. Baby, I'm too busy counting all these blessings.
First things first, hi guys, my name is Lungile Mnisi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button and follow me on social media platforms. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back and thank you for tuning in. Alright, now I know I haven't been around for a while now, and that's because I haven't been home. I haven't been in my own space, so I didn't want to film somewhere else and then change the background and change things, you know, for now. So that's why I haven't been filming, but I promise I'll make it up to you. And that's what brings us to today's video. Today's video is not going to be the usual type. Today I'm going to be doing a reading of anonymous questions. Yeah, I just wanted to do this as a way to, you know, come back into the mix and get you guys energized. Hopefully y'all better be energized. So over the course of a couple of days, I put my NJL link on my TikTok bio and I posted on my IG stories and had people send me anonymous messages, and that is what I will be responding to today. I'm not going to edit this video and record myself. I'm just going to make it or leave it as raw as possible so that you can see my raw reactions to the questions, the statements, the messages basically. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Let's get into it. Alright, number one. It's not a question, but then I love how you articulate yourself. Oh, that's really nice. Thank you. No, number two. I know who you are. I have been following you for a while, but you don't know who I am. I just wanted to say you are so beautiful. Thanks. And you carry this energy and aura about you that incredibly lights up a room and can make anyone smile. Oh god, that's really nice. Thank you. Thank you. The next one says, Yanglina shot the unique sass. Yeah. The next one says, you look strict. I am. And I like it like that. I don't even know what's the number one, no, but it says, you're so fun. Thanks. Someone asked me, what are your thoughts on blended families, especially when the kids are still young in both parties involved? I think if the kids are young, then, you know, they will not necessarily understand that they are blended until they are older. So it depends also on the spouses, because I mean, if you marry someone, they're supposed to accept your kids. They accept you with your kids, right? And if both of you are coming with kids, then you guys are making an agreement, and you must know that your partner will not treat your children differently. And if you guys decide to have children in the marriage after you've brought your other kids into the mix, I mean, I feel like these are conversations that people should have before getting married. You know, I don't have a problem with it. I don't know, you know, because I've never been in that situation, but I'd like to think that the people who are doing that have had discussions and know what they're getting themselves into. Do you like anyone at the moment? I like myself. Have you ever cheated? You gotta be honest, lol. Technically, I have, but I don't think it counts if they never found out. I have. If I'm being entirely honest, I have. But I don't think it's cheating. You know, I just had different people in my roster and I was still deciding between the two. I was not in a committed relationship. The minute I picked a favorite, I let go of the other one. I don't know if that counts, but if you're gonna say technically, then yeah, I guess. Where do you live? In South Africa. Do you like anyone? I like myself. Stop asking me these questions. I'm joking. Someone asked, what's your green flag in a person? If I don't have to hide my true colors from you, then you're a green flag from me. If I can be totally vulnerable, naked, and not feel judged, then green flag. And someone who does not mistreat support staff. Yeah. Someone who does not litter. Someone who does not leave their things on the table at a restaurant and says that it's their job. You know, things like that. Those are green flags. Like, just be a decent human being, but also intimately someone that I can be myself and open with, without the fear of judgment or having to hide part of myself to be digestible or to make them comfortable. Things like that. I hope no one's asking me these things to take tips for themselves. Do you miss someone you shouldn't? I don't think that's a thing. Like I don't think that saying do you miss someone you shouldn't is a thing. You miss who you miss, bruv. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. You give your feelings room and they pass, you know? I feel like bitterness is born from these things, like, you shouldn't. But you do. That's how you feel. So feel it, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't say I miss someone I shouldn't. I miss who I miss when I miss them, and that's my business. The problem starts when you're contacting them or trying to do something about that missing. But if you miss them, you miss them. Man, you end But you know, yeah. Do you have a crush? No, I do not. What's something you wish people understood about love that doesn't get talked about? Oh. Damn. I feel like love is love, man. Like, love is what it means to you at the time. I saw this quote. Let me find it. It says, love as the will to extend oneself for the purpose of nurturing one's own or another's spiritual growth. Love is as love does. Love is an act of will, namely both an intention and an action. Will also implies choice. We do not love because we have to. We choose to love. So yeah, love is a choice. You know, I feel like people feel what they feel, and that's how they choose to define love. But love is when you're doing things actively to nurture yourself or another person's growth, you know. So I feel like one thing that I would say that people get wrong about love is that love is not a cage. And this is something that I've also been learning. Sometimes you love so much that you want to hold on tight, but love is letting things be, you know what I mean? So yeah, love is a choice. Sometimes we feel like you don't have a choice, yeah, but love is a choice. Love is a verb. So I hope that answers the question. Next, what is a good approach, or rather a proper approach, to someone you actually like but don't know like that? But like, what do you like? I feel like you're attracted to that person for sure, but I wouldn't say you like them, especially if you don't know them like that, like utandan, you know? So you're attracted to them. The most you can do is ask them out, go on a date, but you're also not supposed to date everybody that you like or you think you like. So hey. The next one, I'd say, how has your idea of love and relationships changed over the years? Okay, I'll try to like be as brief as possible. Relationships are not supposed to be your whole life. This thing of us feeling ngati or dying every time a relationship does not work out and things like that, it's not okay. Like, it's not healthy. You know, a relationship is a part of your life. Your whole life is not supposed to fall apart just because a relationship did. That's one of the things that I've learned. Another thing is, like I said before, love is a choice. Love is something that you do actively, you know. So I feel like over the years, when I was young, I used to believe that my partner is my everything. No, they're not. They're not supposed to be. You know, you need to love yourself more than you love your partner, so that you won't compromise yourself. Yeah. I may have spent only a couple of hours with you, but you have such a big heart. very loving and caring, even though you didn't know me that well. I just wanted to thank you for that day. I'll never forget it. I think I know who this is from. Thank you. The same goes for you. You're an incredible person. I really appreciate and treasure the time that we got to spend together. What inspired you to keep going after your mom's passing? Damn! Any person, you have to go on. You have to. I feel like you just have to, you know. A lot of things will push you. For me, there were a lot. I don't want to get into them. But you just have to go on, man. Like, you cannot let your own life be in vain because another was lost. So, that's it. But also, like, if I'm going to even, like, be personal, my sister was the reason that I kept going. You know, we were all that we had left for one another. And that she's the person that I was holding on to and holding on for. Still, even now. So, yeah. Alright, moving on. The next one asked, what's your take on Yusuf Kasim being our Minister of Education? Well, he's the Deputy Minister, if I'm not mistaken. I think I saw pictures and I read briefly about it not very long ago. I feel like it's good, you know. He's the youngest person in Parliament in the history of South Africa, which is great, you know. I have always believed in this thing of allowing young people into such spaces so that they can make decisions that will be in the future and in the interests of young people, you know what I mean. There's no reason why old people should be making decisions for our future where they will not even be, you know. So I'm glad that it's no longer Mom Angel. I'm joking. Mom Angel was the Minister of Basic Education. He's the Deputy Minister of Higher Education, right? So I'm really, really happy about that and the changes that he's making and that he's made. Like, he has a record for this. So, do you have a GF? Because I've been having a very serious big hit on you. And whenever I come past your post, I'm like, damn, if only I was yours. Oh. GF. I'm just gonna skip this one. Hey, I think you're the most interesting person I've ever seen on my TikTok. I just love how you well articulate yourself and how well you can talk about a serious topic that most people find boring and make it sound so interesting. And I love how you can balance matureness and playfulness. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm the most interesting person who's seen on TikTok. Have you been on TikTok? I'm joking. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Next, it says, if I ask you to test your muscle strength on... If I ask you to test your muscle strength on me, would you say yes? No. I'm trying to see if being married to you is gonna include being carried to bed. Guys, if you were given a chance to speak to your mother, that got serious. If you were given a chance to speak to your mother again, what is the first thing you would want to tell her? Mama, I would hug her, bruh. Like, you know, if she's a powerful ancestor, tell her to send me billions. But like, I'll just hug her, you know. I'll just really just hug her tight. I really need a hug from my mother a lot, you know, because I don't have one. I hug my friends' mothers, but I don't get to see my friends' mothers, so I don't get hugs. I only get hugs from my 5-year-old cousin. Okay, I'm rambling and I'm venting and I'm going on. But yeah, I would hug her. I would hug her. What's the difference between soulmate and trauma bonds? What's your opinion when it comes to these two? I feel like it's quite simple, you know. Soulmates are the people who are made for you, like specifically tailored for you. These can be friends, family members, strangers, like your partner, you know. It's the person who's your person, you know, in any type of capacity. And then a trauma bond is when two people went through some shit. Okay, pardon my language. It's when two people went through trauma and they bonded over it. They found similarities in their experiences, or they relate in terms of being hurt, and they formed a relationship. Trauma bonds can be very dangerous though, because you genuinely feel that because this person was there for you in such a vulnerable time, they're your person, and that can be dangerous. So you need to be careful. That's the difference. I hope that answers you. Do you ever experience rainy days whereby you don't feel worthy of waking up? Do you get triggered by small things? Or rather, let me say, what triggers you? That's a loaded question. Of course I have rainy days. Of course I am human. I have bad days where I don't feel like getting out of bed, or I just want to eat and sleep, or just sleep the whole day. I'm a person. I don't think you should say you're triggered by small things. Like, whatever triggers you, and it's okay. But triggers are signals. It's one of the things that I've been learning, actually, that triggers are good. I feel like I've been learning that triggers are good for you. Triggers show you the areas that still need work. Triggers reveal something that you need to dive into. Triggers build self-awareness. If something triggers you, you need to look into it and see why. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all, even. Triggers are good. So a lot of things trigger me. It depends on the situation. It depends what's going on. But a lot of things do trigger me. And that just points out things that I still need to work on in myself. If you were to be taken back to grade 10, what is the first thing you'd want to fix? I wouldn't say I want to fix anything. I feel like everything happens for a reason. So I wouldn't want to fix anything. But I'll probably not date, really. Nah, I'll probably not date at all. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would not date. The first relationship I ever got into was in grade 10. I probably wouldn't do that. Yeah, that's the only thing I would fix. But then at the same time, that would have meant I didn't learn some of the things that I did learn. So I don't know, man. I probably wouldn't change a thing. But if I had to, if I had to change something, that's the only thing that I can think of that I would change. And I'll probably change the subjects that I chose from grade 10. Yeah, I chose maths, physics, life sciences, geography. I probably wouldn't have chosen those. I was actually made to choose those by my sister and my mother. Yeah, so those are the two things that I can think of that I would fix. But other than that, I wouldn't change a thing, man. It's life. Life happens the way it's supposed to happen. And, everything leads up to this moment right here. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it, guys. That's it for my anonymous statements, questions, messages that I got through NGL. I hope you guys enjoyed. Some people really be just saying whatever, and that's why I didn't answer like one or two. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please comment, like, subscribe, share, and follow me on social media platforms. Also, let me know what you want to see on my YouTube channel. I feel like if I do at least once in a while something that you guys suggest, that will make the channel more fun. And yeah, I'm back like umkokotlo, I'm back like umqolo. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.
Baby, I'm too busy counting all these blessings.